Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, very welcome. My name is Ieva and today I want to share a yoga class which was half designed by you. So a while ago I asked on my Instagram, what are your favorite yoga postures? And I have received quite a lot of replies from you all. Thank you for that. Then I put all those postures together and I designed a yoga flow which I want to share with you today. Also today I'm filming this session from a beautiful Amara Valley, and I will put the link to Amara Valley in the description below. And I'm really dreaming and visualizing to run and to organize a yoga retreat here in the near future. So stay tuned for that. We will start this class quite actively, so if you're not feeling warmed up yet, you can pause this video, do a little warm-up, especially your wrists and the whole body, and then come back to this video. I will link a session up there, which you could use as a warm-up. But if you're feeling warm enough already, you're very welcome to meet me to the top of your yoga mat standing. So let's stay on the left foot, spread the toes wide. With inhalation, let's come into the tree pose. So quite many of you mentioned tree pose as one of your favorite postures. To change things up, let's come into the tree pose without using our hands. So use the muscles on your right leg and put your right foot wherever it feels nice. So maybe on your thigh, your knee, your shin, or your ankle. Then with inhalation, reach your arms up towards the sky and lengthen your body. And then you can sway to the right and to the left, trying to throw yourself off balance. Perhaps also making circles with your arms, backwards, front. So adding whatever little move with your tree pose, on your tree pose. So to make it slightly more challenging for your balance. Then come back into the center, stabilize yourself, and let's meet into the eagle pose. So right leg, right thigh goes on top of your left thigh, bend your bottom leg, and then if that feels good, you can wrap your toes around your left shin. And then arms meet in the cactus, elbows together, hands together, and the left elbow goes on the top of the right elbow, wrapping your arms around as well. So staying in the eagle pose, an option to close your eyes and to again challenge yourself, challenge your balance. Remember that even with the challenges, I invite you to bring curiosity, playfulness into your practice. Continue to breathe, so soft, calm inhalations and exhalations through the nose. And then whenever you're ready, untangle yourself and we meet into the warrior three. So push your right foot back and you decide what you want to do with your arms. So maybe hands together into the prayer, maybe arms by the side, chest is open, maybe arms are shooting in front, or maybe airplane arms, or maybe cactus arms. I'm guiding you through these postures, but I want you to add a little bit of your personality into the postures. So you decide what you want to add to it. Take an inhalation, and on the exhalation, let's move into the warrior two. So right foot goes back, bend your left leg, and then arms are shooting to the sides. We can add a little movement by bring your left arm as if you'd like to reach something in front, and then go back. Reaching something in front, and then with the right hand you want to reach something back, and a few times like that. Again, adding some movement, or perhaps exploring the stillness into the warrior two. So as I always say, you are your own boss. You decide what feels best for you in this moment. Then let's meet with the hands down. Bring your left foot back into the plank pose. And then downward looking dog. Lift your right leg up, bend your right knee touches your right elbow, slide your right knee down towards your right wrist, lift it back up, and then lift the right leg up. Right knee to touch your left elbow, slide it down, lift it up, and right knee, right foot reaches back up. Inhale, and on the exhalation, lower your right foot, Lower the knees down and lower your belly and your chest down as well. Put your fingertips quite wide, somewhere in front of you, so you decide of a distance. Then with inhalation, lift your upper body up, and then shoulder taps. One shoulder reaches down, lift it back up, the other shoulder down, lift it back up. Few more shoulder taps. So these hopefully feel very nice. I really, really enjoy them. Thank you to that person who wrote that you would like this posture to be into the flow. And last taps with both shoulders. And the other. Come back into the center. Lower your hands down, downward looking dog. Lift your right leg back up again. Right foot into the front of your yoga mat. Bend your knees. Left foot meets your right. Again, bend your knees, and with inhalation, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms by the side of the body. You can close your eyes for a few moments. Feel the body from within. Feel your breath. Elongate your spine up towards the sky. Chest is open. Jaw is relaxed. The muscles around your eyes are also relaxed. Open your eyes and let's do the other side. So standing on the right foot, left foot, without using the hands, go wherever it's comfortable. And then already start to throw yourself off balance. So invite the movement with your arms, whichever direction, maybe circles, maybe at the same time swaying the hips to one side, to the other. Or if movement is not what feels good to do in the moment, perhaps staying still in the tree pose and exploring the stillness. You decide. Then start to bend your right leg. Left foot wraps around your right ankle. Then elbows open up, bend 90 degrees into the cactus. Elbows together. Now your right elbow goes on the top, wrapping the arms around. Hands together. You can push one forearm into the other, maybe even lifting the elbow slightly higher, exploring how that affects your shoulder blades, the sensation around your shoulders. Coming back to the breath, again, slow, gentle, soft inhalations, nowhere to hurry. One more cycle of breath. And then untangle yourself and let's meet in the warrior three. So push your left foot back into the warrior three. Stay there for a moment, stay where you are, just swap sides. So in the warrior three, arms wherever you'd like. Maybe cactus arms, palms together, arms by the side. Arms, hands interlaced behind. Breath in. And on the breath out, left foot goes back behind, warrior two. So your whole body now is facing the left side. Reach your arms to the sides. Exploring the stillness or adding a movement by reaching your right arm forward and then reaching your left hand back. Inhale, exhale. Then lower your hands down. Let's meet in a plank pose for a moment. Actually, nobody mentioned plank as their favorite pose, but I added it. So it's the only posture that I added for the transition. And then downward looking dog. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Left knee to touch your left elbow. Slide your left knee down. Lift your left knee back up towards the sky. Left knee to touch your right elbow. Slide it down. Lift it up. And then left leg goes back up. Then left foot meets your right foot. Lower the knees down. Lower the whole body down. Again, shoulder taps. Fingertips in front. Wider. Lift your upper body up as little or as high as it's comfortable. And then right shoulder touches the yoga mat. Come back up. Left shoulder. So when you tap your shoulders, you can imagine that you would like to look back. Look back towards your feet or to the back of your room. One more each side. So we started with the right side. Let's finish with the left. Let's meet back into the downward looking dog. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips up. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Left foot into the front of your yoga mat. Your right foot follows. Bend your knees. And then arms reaching up. Arms by the side of the body. Now stand on your left foot. Bring your right heel to touch your right sit bone. Then your right hand wants to touch or to grab your right ankle or your right foot. Let's meet in the dancer's pose. So you can lift the right knee back behind you. And if you'd like, maybe left arm reaches up. Stay in a dancer's pose. Lift your heel up a few times. So lift it up, wobbling and lower. Let's do two more. Lift it up and lower. Last one, lift it up and lower. So whenever we need to lift the heel up, then it's slightly harder to keep the position, but that's great, that's the idea. Inhalation, and then on the exhalation, lower the right foot down. Let's do the other side. So standing on the right foot, left hand grabs your left foot or your left ankle. Push your left knee away and back. Right arm reaches up. An option to challenge your balance by closing your eyes, or same what we did before, lifting the heel up, right heel up and lower. Two more. Lift it up and lower. Last one, lift it up and lower. Continue to breathe, soft, gentle inhalations. One more breath, inhale. And on the exhalation, lower your feet down. And now let's open up into the wide forward fold. So with inhalation, arms up, and your exhalation, forward fold. You can wiggle your hips. You can sway to the left, to the right. Your head is heavy, neck is long. Come back into the center, bend your knees slightly, put your hands on top of your thighs and lift yourself back up. Put your feet together and let's do the tree pose again, because quite many of you wrote that tree pose is one of your favorite postures. So stay on your left foot, right foot comes into the tree pose, so right foot onto your thigh or wherever. And then from the tree pose, let's open into the wide forward fold. So right foot goes as wide as comfortable and then forward fold. Then put your weight to your right foot and then we lift ourselves up and then left foot goes into the tree pose. Let's do the transition again. Take your time and go slightly slower because I will go slightly faster. So you decide your own speed. So lift the left leg, lower the leg, forward fold. Weight on the left leg, lift the right foot And then tree pose, maybe a little side bend in the tree pose. Right foot opens up, forward fold. Weight on your right foot, lift the foot and your foot on the thigh, side bend. And last time, let's come back into the center, forward fold. Wiggle your hips one more time. Then shuffle your feet to meet one the other, and let's meet in the tabletop position. Let's thread the needle, so right hand goes to the left side, lower your right shoulder down, maybe left arm reaches back, around, so left hand wants to touch your right hip. Stay here for a few moments, hopefully enjoying the spine twist. One more cycle of breath. And swapping sides. Right hand down, left shoulder wants to touch the ground. Right arm up, back, as if your right hand wants to touch your left hip. Check your breath, continue to breathe. Slow, gentle inhalations. Last one. And then come back into the center. Sit back behind you for a moment to rest. Now we will go into the crow pose, so make sure that your wrists are warm. If your wrists are not feeling warm, so I will put again a different video up there, so you could stop this video and then do that wrist warm up and then come back to the crow, okay? So make sure you give love to your wrists. So if you are not in the front of your yoga mat, go there. Spread your fingers wide, put your hands down. Your hands are shoulder distance apart, more or less, or slightly wider. Then lift your hips up, put your knees on top of your forearms, and you can stay, not forearms, upper arms, and you can stay here. So this is already a crow pose, but maybe lifting one foot up, maybe the other, or keeping both of your feet down. So again, both are equally crow. Then we roll back, just for some playfulness and curiosity, and then we go back into the crow. Crow, and then roll back behind. Crow once again. Roll back. And crow pose. And lower your feet down. Let's meet in a pigeon pose. So you can bring your left leg back behind you, right knee on the right side of your yoga mat. Your hips are more or less square. Make yourself comfortable. Check if your knee is feeling great. Some people don't like this position because knee doesn't feel nice, so listen to your body. An option to stay with the arms straight, or an option to lower yourself down, maybe making a pillow with your hands and resting your forehead down onto your hands. Wherever you are, come back to the body, feel what's happening in this moment, explore the sensation of a stretch, explore the sensation of this posture. If you have your hands down, slowly lift your upper body up, and then we go into the butterfly pose. So bring the back leg, feet together, open your knees wide apart. Arms wherever you'd like, breath in, breath out. And then pigeon pose for the other side. So sweep your right leg back behind, hips more or less square. Make yourself comfortable. Sometimes it feels nice to put a pillow underneath the front leg, so you could explore that as well. Hands of your choice, maybe arms straight. Maybe whole body is just melting down onto the ground, resting your head on top of your hands. Last cycle of breath in our pigeon pose. And then put your weight to the front leg. Sweep your right foot forward, right leg forward into the butterfly pose once again. And then knees together, then feet as wide as your hips or wider, and slowly lower your back down onto the ground. Let's meet into the bridge pose. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeeze the glutes. Shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed, head is also, and neck is relaxed. So trying not to keep any pressure or tension over there. Squeezing the glutes. Continue to lift the hips up towards the sky. Check your breath. So soft, calm inhalations through the nose. Exhalations. Lower your hips down, happy baby, so knees wide, feet parallel to the sky. You can grab your ankles or the outside of your feet if that feels good. Sometimes the tailbone lifts, so you can check that. Again, it's not like wrong if it lifts, but just bringing the awareness to what's happening in the body whenever we do whatever posture. You can gently massage your back by rolling to the left and to the right. And we can meet into the Shavasana in a relaxation position just for a few moments. So make sure you stay here for a few moments. Give yourself this permission to simply do nothing. Unless there is any other posture that you would like, so maybe some spine twists or anything that would feel good for you before Shavasana, before this relaxation, doing nothing. And whenever you're ready, you can put your hands gently on your belly so you could feel the rising and falling sensation of the belly when you're breathing. You can bring your legs straight, legs bent, feet together, knees wide apart. So you decide what feels good for you in this moment. Allow your body to soften any tension in the shoulders, in the jaw, in the belly. Continuing to breathe calmly, softly. Inhalation, exhalation. If you would like to stay here longer, please do so. But if you could first stop the recording so another video doesn't come up automatically. I would really like to thank you for practicing with me today, for being here, for moving your body. I hope you enjoyed this session. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you, or you will see me next time for another session.